Good morning from a day 4 out at sea. We are just a little bit past halfway to Hawaii. We've got another couple more days out at sea until we get to Hilo. Smooth seas today. Headed to the adult pool area. See how that's going. Oh, man. Nice.
So we understand that our cruise has, what did they say? So the capacity is like 2,600, I believe he said. One of our servers, and the capacity on, or the actual passengers on this cruise were only about 1,600. So I think that is reflecting in the pool areas right now. And this is the first time we've seen the sun for days. But
I'm sure it'll get busier as it gets warmer.
I'm sure it will get busier, but also we have about 1,000 less passengers than the ship's capacity, so that's nice.
But man, that pool looks kind of fun with all the waves swishing. Yeah.
There's a whole human suit with nobody in it over there.
Yep. Smooth seas.
Satellite.
It's not too much different from some of our other ships. It might be a little bit smaller. I think if you went on the Wish, who went on the Wish? All right, some of us have been on the Wish, right? It's a pretty long tour, is it? A little bit of a bigger ship, right? So we're not going to go all up and down every single deck, okay? So we begin up here, deck 10 aft at Palo. All right, so some of you are going to eat brunch. How many of you have actually eaten Palo dinner or lunch before? It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah? Does anyone know what Palo means? Pole! That is correct, yes. In Italian, Palo means pole. And the Disney Imagineers, what they wanted to do was pay homage to where our ship was birthed, right? Does anyone know where that is?
Italy.
Italy, correct. Venice, to be exact. So let's take it back just a little bit, okay? The golden age of sailing. Does everyone know what era the golden age of sailing was? What years, sort of? It wasn't the 1900s, was it?
20s.
Right? It was like very late 1800s. Well, like if you want to go original, like 1400s, that's a long time ago. But the late 1800s, sailing was a means to an end, right? You got on a ship not for luxury, but because you needed to get somewhere, to get to another piece of land, right? So there was someone named Albert Ballin, who they credit as the originator of the luxury sailing. Okay, and you might know some of his ships. They have the suffix "ick" at the end of it, right? So they were called the Olympic class of ships. Can anybody take a guess at what other famous ship has "ick" at the end of it? Good, we can say it. We're not near icebergs. It's okay. Right. So then later, we had, so Albert Ballin had the Hamburg American line of cruising ships. Then later on came Thomas Ismay. Does that name sound familiar to anybody? Yes, you're shaking your head. Yes. Who's Thomas Ismay?
The White Star Line, I think?
Right, the White Star line of ships. That is correct. Yeah. So Thomas Ismay perfected it a little bit, and then fast forward a little bit more modern. Does anybody know the Big Red Boat?
Yeah.
Has anybody been on the Big Red Boat? Yeah. Been on. Okay. So on the Big Red Boat, as you've been probably, they had some Disney characters, right? Then the Walt Disney Company and their Imagineers saw some things that were associated on the Big Red Boat that they didn't want associated with their famous characters, right? Can anybody call out some of those things? Gambling, sure. What else? Heavy beverage consumption, right? Things of that nature, right? And so the company and the Imagineers decided, hey, you know what? We can do this on our own, right? We've got the money, we've got the time and the resources. Let's create our own ships. Thus, the birth of Disney Cruise Line happened in the late 90s. Did anybody sail on the inaugural sailing of the Disney Magic? I've had people here at the tour say, I was there.
2000, but not 90.
Oh, like early 2000, but not there, right? Okay, so 1998, right? The Disney Magic set sail, and then very soon after, 1999, was us, the Disney Wonder. And so, what this theme tour is all about the art and theming of our ships. And they have different theming on different ships, as many of you have been to, or if you've never been to any of the other ships, they all have different themes, which we'll talk about today. And so, Apollo, though, is one of the only designs that are on every single ship. We have Apollo on every cruise ship, including, is going to happen there on our newest ship, the Disney Treasure, which will be coming very soon. So, there is a lot of design to talk about. First of all, you saw the mast, right? Who did not get the chance to see the mast? If you haven't yet, take a look at the mast inside. The masks inside Apollo, they were designed by a husband and wife team that the Imagineers, when they were there in Italy and they were birthing these ships, not just Us the Wonder but also the Magic, they gave these husband and wife team a color palette. That was all that they gave them. They said, we love your mask, we'd love you to design some masks for us. They didn't tell them where it was going to be, they didn't tell them who it was going to be for, and they made them all these amazing masks. And what they ended up doing was surprising this couple with the inaugural sailing to showcase all of their amazing masks that you see there inside. My favorite ones, though, is the one when you walk in and it's around to the left, right where the host stand is. It's big, big feathers. Another interesting fact, though, if everybody takes a look over this way in our display case over here, you will see some guest books, right? Those are some of the original guest books. We have kept them. Now you'll notice some of them look really, really, really old. That was intentional. They were designed by that husband and wife team who made the masks. It was their son next door who owned a bookmaking workshop. So they commissioned him to make some of those, and those are some originals. So they are intended to look very, very old. But yeah, those are about 25 years old. Yeah. So here at Apollo we have many other designs. I want to get to more of the tour. I'm going to briefly touch on some of the other things, like this amazing carpet over here, okay? We have over 100 different carpets on board this ship. It's not a joke. This medallion that you see right over here was handmade in the Philippines. It's meant to be representative of the Italian flag with the colors. And you're going to find a bigger one of these inside Apollo in the center. Now, if you take a look up here at the ceiling, we mentioned what Apollo meant, right? What do we mean? Pole, right? It's meant to represent the pole coming through the water, and the water is rippling, that the gondoliers would use their poles to push through the water. Okay? And then if you take a look over here on this side, for those of you who are still closer over by the restaurant over there, we have a commissioned painting over here. Inside in the private dining room where the captain will have some private receptions, there is a mural, a tile mural. You can actually even see it from the outside if you went around the deck all the way to the back and you peeked in through the window, right? You can actually see that tile mural. They wanted everyone to really enjoy it. For those who can't see the mural, they commissioned this painting over here so that everyone, it's a similar feel to those tile murals over there. So this was an actual commissioned painting for everyone to see. Now, in the design of all of our cruise line ships, We wanted spaces to have for everyone. Up here is designed for who specifically, can you guess? Adults only, right? You don't see any kids up here right now, right? Even during the cruise, none of them are going to be coming up here and hanging out. Why? Because it was designed that way on purpose. For example, everybody's downstairs, deck 9 for breakfast. They're at Cabanas. The kids are running around. They've had a great time yesterday. They're all hyped up. They're ready to go, right? They come running up these stairs, and then what happens? They look ahead and they go, dead end. Right? All they see is elevators. There's no Disney coloring here. There's no characters around to see, right? So they head straight back downstairs and go get some ice cream, right? Or some of them might be really bold and go, ooh, door! And they escape through that door and head out to the sports deck, okay? So bypassing Apollo and no kids up here. That is specific. You guys don't even hear Disney music up here, do you? Alright, so this space is designed only for adults, and you're going to find that all throughout the ship, where there's different places for only adults, only the kids, and everybody in between. So what we're going to do now, everybody, we're going to take this tour down to deck 5, okay? You are absolutely more than welcome to take the elevators down to deck 5, which I'll meet you outside of the elevator bay, and we'll continue the tour there. For everyone else, we are going to go down the stairs, and on the way, please make note of all of those artworks that you see, right? Because we have them in every different staircase landing. They're different to every side of the ship, so take a note of that. If you want to follow me down to deck 5, if you want to take the elevator down to 5, I will see you on 5. Sometimes there will be right up here in this corner, mostly down below us on deck 4 is where you mostly find those characters, but sometimes, just sometimes, we up here, so take a look out for that as well. Now, of course, since we're up here, very close to it is above ceiling, right? Our lovely chandelier over here, right? It was very amazing pleasure to see that most recent lifeboats. Why? Ah, that's right, because the Imagineers took a look at those other lifeboats and they said, there's no way we're going to have orange lifeboats clashing with the design of our ship, which is designed after which friend? Maybe you can tell me, I don't know, maybe there's someone. That's right, Mickey Mouse. And I love your shirt, by the way. Did everybody see that?
It is.
Oh, Mickey Mouse shirt, yeah. So, of course, our color scheme for our ship is, you got the red on top for the funnels. We have blue for the bottom of the hull, and a little bit of white for the buttons and everything. So, and the yellow, of course, matches Mickey's shoes. They are the exact same color as Mickey's shoes. Pantone 99 is the color, in case you ever wanted to know, or for any of our artists out there. It's Pantone 99. Why were we able to do that? Well, the Disney lawyers argued in court that the yellow lifeboats were more visible than the other lifeboats, and they won.
Wow.
Yes. So the best job in the Walt Disney Company is
Lawyer.
a Disney lawyer. I need to work on my law degree. These pictures are after hours, everyone. After hours. So this actually used to have a different theme back in the day. Is there anyone here who sailed with us probably in the earlier than 2018? I hope that all of you had your papers out and you were checking out all the walls as we passed by. We did pass by some of them if you didn't write them down. So. Thank you everyone for joining me for the Art of the Theme Show tour. I'm Russ, and I will shiver and see you around the ship. Thank you.
Tatiana's. Thank you.
Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome back. How are you? Yes. How are you? Good.
Good evening.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Good evening.
This is the table. And there's Sandy.
Take some video tonight. Event. There must be show night because the servers, the ladies are wearing tunas.
Don't rock the sails, no more marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, how I want to be in that number.
She's coming right here.
When the saints go marching in. Oh, when the band begins to play.
It's lovely to see you. Lovely to see you, Tiana. Fireflies in your ears there.
Yes. Yes, I asked them if they wouldn't mind just lighting me up for the night.
Red up, like the past.
Yes, yes, he's keeping everybody's light on for sure. Yeah.
There he goes. There goes bro, Don.
Hey, you looking up for me?
Look lovely. Have a great night, Tiana.
You too.
Thank you.
Tonight's dinner is a sirloin steak. Laura's got a double portion of the
Vegetable lasagna.
vegetable lasagna. Allie's got a Thanksgiving dinner of some sort. And then Dawn's got a steak and a lasagna. Yeah.
Sampler. Wow. What's he doing?
Yay!
So good to see you.
Maggie.
Can I have a picture with you, Louie?
I bet you get hit a lot.
It's better me than the food.
Right? That's true.
We are here for 90s music trivia.
Yes, we are. That's factual.
We're going for the trifecta.
Look, this isn't our fourth. This one is not. We're older. We're gonna do our best.
We got 70s,
We're
we got
older.
80s.
Right.
We're
We got
going for the
70s and
trifecta.
80s.
90s.
We'll see.
We got Allie and Don here that are a little younger. That probably can help us out in the 90s.
I'll do my best.
All right.
I know. You know, only losers whine about their best. Do you know what movie that is? No.
All right. We got 35. We missed some.
35.
If you have 15 or less, put your paper down.
Look, ma'am, 35.
20 or less, put your
No
paper
win.
down. 25 or less, put your paper down. Alright. 30 or less, put your paper down. Oh, it's the drama for me, I love it. 32 or less, put your paper down. Okay. 35 or less, put your paper down.
No, we have 35.
No?
What's up?
We've got one here, one here. Is there another one around here?
No,
Is
we
it
were
just the
35.
two?
Yeah.
35.
One behind this one and
You got
this one.
35.
Okay.
Alright, they're staring at each other.
35 or less. Put your paper
36 or
down.
less, put your paper down. Oh. How many did you get? 30!
Very nice. No trifecta.
Good effort. Good
No
effort.
trifecta.
Good effort. Good
We'll have to go on another cruise to get the trifecta.